Good morning, everyone. Welcome to One Yard Wednesday. I'm Colleen from GE Designs, and this is my favorite day of the week. Thanks you for logging in, following us on YouTube, following us on Facebook, subscribe and like us so you don't miss a show. This is a 5-show week at GE, so lots and lots happening here at GE. I'm Colleen, I mentioned that already, and producing today we have the talented Mr. KP. Morning, KP.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. You've got my alma mater
Do
cap
you go
on
to
today. Yeah, I'm a gopher.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
good to know.
Yeah. I had fond memories of the old stadium. You probably never even went to the old football stadium.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So that was a long time ago. Anyway, so fond memories. So I'll have to share some with you. Alrighty, so we have a fun show today. A lot of fabric today, and it is called. I'm calling this Flannel Wednesday. What do you think?
I like that.
I like that. Flannel Wednesday. So let's talk about the quilts we have on the set. Behind KP is the newest version of Diana. It's Diana Supersized. This is, of course, from the Quickies book.
I always get that wrong.
That.
I go to the wrong side.
I know, yeah, I do too. So I usually just stand here and hope. Sometimes I do micro movements, like just like a millimeter, and see which way am I going. You got this. Behind me is Supersized Steamy windows. See, I can do this and, oh, yeah, right direction. So this is Supersized Steamy windows. Both of these are made out of flannel, and so we have these as our backdrops today. Now, in Minnesota, as you know, it's going to start to get cold, and we love ourselves some flannel. Flannel is one of those fabrics that just speaks cozy and warm, and it's cotton, so it can also doesn't feel overwhelmingly hot, and I really, really love it. I use flannel as backing on quilts. I know Michael did that when he made his quilt, so it's sort of a nice mix, gives your quilt some extra body and warmth. And it's then also, of course, a flannel top and a flannel back makes for a really cozy quilt. So I know GP has a flannel quilt. He's loving that. Do you have a flannel quilt, KP?
I do. My mom made me one. She made me a Kobe.
Oh,
I know.
That's so nice. So the fabrics, actually, I'm glad you mentioned Kobe, because these would be great for Diana. They would be great for Steamy windows. They would be great for Kobe. It would be great for Dina. So if you are doing, let's put up the Stripology, the Quickies Club. I want you to keep the Quickies Club in mind while we're talking this morning. If you are doing any or all of these, you might want to think, let's make one of these flannel, because all of them would lend themselves to being a really fun flannel.
I guess I don't know from my personal skills, but I feel like a GG would be a really cool flannel.
A GG would be a really cool flannel, for sure. And it just, of course, Mr. GP loves the cold, so it also is a nod to him personally. So absolutely.
It's that Icelandic in him.
I know. You can take the boy out of Iceland, but you can't take the Iceland out of the boy. Or man, I should say.
Yep,
I should say, the man. So, so I have a question this morning. My question is, what is GE Designs Cyber Tent Sale? Probably many of you know, but just in case you don't, or if you're looking for a reminder and looking for the dates, we had our big in-person tent sale last Saturday. Actually, it was FamFest. It was a week long.
Yeah.
It was super fun. We had guests from out and about, and lots of you came to visit, and we're so grateful for that. It's really like my favorite day of the year, even though it rained a little bit. It was awesome.
I know. It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad, for sure.
It was crazy around here, though.
It was crazy, inside and out.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, so thank you for those of you who could join us. And we know that all of you can't get here. So we do a tent sale that we call Cyber Tent Sale. So it's all online, and it's a pretty big deal as well. Now, formally, it is, the dates are October.
Oh, I gotcha. It's the 1st through the 8th And we don't have a ton of information to give right now, but there will be some very soon.
Yeah, so watch for more details. Today's One Yard Wednesday is a big tease of what the Cyber Tent Sale will look like, and we pulled all of the flannels that we would typically put in the tent sale. We put a few out there, held a few back so you would have access to them. So this is sort of what a Cyber Tent Sale is going to feel like, I would say. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah, awesome. All righty, so let's get started looking at this fabric. We have a lot of flannel to show you.
Let's do it.
Here we go. So first up, as you know, these are quilt shop quality flannels. So flannels typically has a little bit looser weave than quilting cotton, so that it can get this combed effect. But these are quilt shop quality flannels, and so they're, like I said, first class. This one's a little wrinkly, but I like to have that backdrop here. So this is called Snow Day Flannel Snow Fall Dark Cream. There it is, Snow Fall Dark Cream. Love
Almost.
it, love it. So this is a beautiful cream, kind of a grayish background with these awesome snowflakes and just so super soft. Next up, a bright and warm red. This is Snowfall Red. Was that better?
There you
Snowfall Red. Snowfall Red. So here's Snowfall Red. Love this. Love, 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 love the feel of it. Love the color of it. Love these red dots. This is just one of my favorites from the whole collection. Then we have this next one, which is a gray with snowflakes. This is just snow gray. So it has the awesome trees and the snowflakes and all of these fun images on this gray background. Isn't this fun? I love the little houses. I love the little snowmen. These two together, so, so fun. And then we have the next gray is also houses, a little bit different shade of gray. This one is called, oops, turn it properly. This one is called Houses Gray. Now, Houses Gray is just, like I said, a little bit darker gray than this one. And we have Houses Gray in 1 yard as well as 3 yard lengths. So thinking about backing for a quilt, like I said, any of the Quickies, these are going to be fabulous. So 3 yards, so this is going to be 42, 43 inches by 108 inches. And so yummy. And more houses, of course. This is such a traditional winter image in fabrics and in our minds, I guess, if you live in a climate like this one. This one is called Houses Icy Blue. And it is so pretty and so yummy. I'll move that one closer. I'm going to run out of space if I don't be careful here. Now, the good news about Icy Blue is that in addition to the 1 yard, we have that in 3 yard as well. So again, 41, 42 inches by 108 inches and lots of flannel yumminess. And then, of course, we have the bundle.
Snow Day Flannel.
Snowy Day Flannel. Look at all of these. And Snowy Day Flannel is a big bundle. It's 12 half yards, and you can see how awesome these all are. So if you got this bundle and you got one of these for your backing, wow, you'd be off to the races on all of the projects you wanted to work on. So aren't these yummy? Look at these cute little snowmen. And of course, there are the two houses, the snow gray and the gray houses. Snowflakes. Fun, fun, fun. Now next up we have another bundle, and this is more in the mauves and pinks and blues, but also just so fun. So the rabbits and the mountains and the trees and the clouds, how cute is this? So frankly, when I see this, I'm thinking Dina, because Dina is one of those patterns that is so easy to make and easy to take advantage of the directionality of the fabric. So I would probably pull out, maybe pull out this as my accent, or maybe actually get this as my accent and have a light accent. But regardless, this would make a fabulous Dina. We have a couple 1 yards in this collection as well. I'll lay this here. This is Lavender Birds. Lavender Birds. So that's just one of the half yards from that bundle. Look at all these fabrics, KP.
I love it. I love the soft colors.
Oh, so yummy. And then next up, this one is called Sweater Dots Gray. So this is kind of a cool one, and it does have that sweater, that knit looking texture. It isn't a knit, and it doesn't feel like a knit, but you can see that it has the sweater texture. And we have a couple of this leafy pattern, leafy print. This one is called, let's see, this one is called, looking at my list here, Flannel Cream Leaves. Thank you. Cream Leaves. There we go. That's so cool. I love this one. Love, love. And then finally, we have just one of these. This is the Prairie Flannel.
Painted Prairie.
Thank you. Painted Prairie. This is a 3 yard length as well in this yummy Painted Prairie. All right. And so all of these flablics, I made up a new name.
Queen. We're having a little difficulty right now.
Okay.
I need him, Geesley, to fix something for
right.
you guys. We're all good.
All right. Thanks, GP. Okay. So in addition to all of these fabrics, the 1 yards, the 3 yards, the bundles, we've got a couple of other things in our collection for you today. First of all, we've got some flannel mystery bundles. I'll try not to make too many crinkly sounds. Now, the flannel mystery bundles are just that. They are mysteries. What you'll get is 6 different half yards, and they'll be random. So they are not put together to match, but they are 6 full half yards. 6 full half yards. And then we have the remnant flannel bag. This is a pound of flannels, and so they are not half yards. They're smaller than half yards, and then so there's more pieces, and it's sorted with the fabric remnants, totaling approximately 3 yards. So all of that fun as well. Oh, there's a couple from the bundle we're looking at today. So the remnant bag and the flannel mystery bag are also part of our collection. What do you think of that?
I love it. We sold a lot of those mystery bundles. People love those at the sale.
Yes. Well, it's GE fabric. It's a good price, and if you like to do things that are scrappy and surprising, then the mysteries are great.
Yeah.
The mysteries are great.
If you watched Tipsy Tuesday the past 2 weeks, we were doing jelly rolls too.
Yes, for sure.
More scrappy.
More scrappy.
Sewing.
Yeah. So so she's featuring Strip Search.
Yep.
Strip Search would be great out of flannel. Just saying. Would be great. All righty. Well, guess what? I have a notion today. In fact, I have 2 notions, which isn't unusual. I often have lots of notions.
There's lots of good tools.
Today, I have 2. Now, this is a reminder to you that flannels are fuzzy and will require you to clean out your sewing machine more often than you might on using any other fabric. It's not a bad thing. It's just that they give off that little bit of fuzz. So the tools that I recommend for cleaning out your bobbin case and in your sewing machine are the Quilt in a Day. These are little micro brushes from Eleanor Burns, and you get 25 of them, and I love these. They've got a flexible head on here so they can get into small places. They're also great for dabbing a little paint or a little glue onto something, but my first choice for these is cleaning out my bobbin case. My second favorite tool for cleaning out my sewing machine is from Gypsy Quilter. These are called the Nook and Cranny cleaning tools. These are also fabulous. Now, these are silicone, and they've got little bristles, and they're different sizes and different shapes, so they can get into all the places, and then they're washable. So these get all littered up with fuzz and etc. Take them to my sink, put a little dish soap on, clean them, let them air dry, and they are going to last me forever. So the two notions today are these two cleaning tools, which I love. Also, just remember that although some folks recommend this, it's not good for your sewing machine to use any compressed air to blow out your machine. What that will do is blow the dust further inside your machine. If you're going to do anything at all, you want to get a micro vacuum and pull that dust out of there. So it's healthier for your machine in the long run. So there you go, two notions today. So in addition to the two quilts on the set here and all of the quilts in the Quickies book, I pulled a couple of pictures of rag quilts that I found on, the interweb. And here's the first one. This is a rag quilt that's made using strips of fabric. So this is really fun. And if you're not familiar with the rag technique, you're going to sew your fabric. You're going to make sandwiches, and your fabric will be wrong sides together with a batting in between, and you'll quilt that a little bit to keep the batting safe and secure, and then you'll sew your blocks together and actually do snipping along there. And then once you wash this, it will fray. It's intended to look like this. And flannel, frankly, is the best choice for doing this because it will get that frayed, that knotted, that rag look, and then once you wash it, it's very stable and it will last you a long time. So in this example, you can see that these are squares, and the quilter did a corner to corner technique in making that square. So fabric wrong sides together with a little batting in between, and then sewn corner to corner, and then all around the perimeter. The patterns typically call for your batting to be 1 inch smaller on the vertical dimension and the horizontal dimension than your fabric, because you want to have a 1/2 inch that you can do that snipping. So rag quilts, super fun to do, super quick. It's more like a quilt as you go. So once those are done, they're done. Do some snipping. They're also really great gifts. And flannel is your #1 choice for that.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
It is cool. Yeah, it is super cool. All righty, well, let's review all our stuff one more time, talk to you about what's coming up at GE, and, all the stuff,
And we get to our days.
We'll get to our day. Yes, we will.
And you guys can go sew.
Yes, we will. So first up, let's look at the remnant bag at an awesome price. Not the $27 is not the proper price. So these are, of course, GE flannels in remnants. They're with the fabric, and it's about 3 yards in length. All of these are is totaling, like I said, a pound is how we come at that. And then the second mystery, or if you're looking for more generous pieces, is the flannel mystery bundle, and these are 6 1/2 yards. Now just remember, these are mysteries, so you may get the one you're looking at. You're likely to get a different one, but this just gives you a flavor of what you get when you get a flannel mystery bundle or a remnant bag from GE. The fabrics that we have today, we'll start with this one on the far right. This is, of course, painted prairie flannel. This is beautiful. I quilted this and made a vest out of it, and I love, love, love it. And I can't get enough, of course, of that color, my favorite. Next up is, and then this painted prairie is a 3 yard length. So 42, 43 inches by 108. Next up is this beautiful cream leaves. How pretty is that? That just speaks fall. And then we have the sweater. This is so pretty. Sweater dot's gray, so it's a gray with a green and red and white dot in here. Also, just perfect. Nice blender. It might even, no, not quite in that collection. And then, of course, we have these very pretty lavender birds and 1 yards, and then the what is it? Snowy Day flannel bundle, right? Winter Days, I'm sorry.
Winter Days.
Winter Days bundle. So it has the lavender dots, the lavender birds, and all of these cutie pies. Very cute. This would be just such a fun little kid or baby gift. I love, love, love it. And then now we'll move over to Snowy Day. Snowy Day, we have icy blue houses in a 1 yard length as well as a 3 yard length. So again, think backing for these. And then in the houses, in the gray, again, 1 yard, houses gray, 1 yard as well as 3 yards. And then snow gray. So this has the dots, looks like snowflakes. Love, love, love that one as well. Snow gray. Look at those cute houses. And now this is also a different print than this, you'll notice. Really love this one. And then I get distracted. Here is Snowfall Red, my favorite of the day. And then finally, Snow Day Dark Cream, which is this dot. And I will put the bundle back here so you can see it in all its loveliness. So this is the Snowy Day Flannel Bundle. Wow. This is a lot of flannel, and we'll do a lot of wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things. The patterns we talked about today are Steamy Windows Supersized. Now, you can also do Steamy Windows, the regular pattern. The difference between these two, Steamy Windows Supersized is the bigger block. So this is the one behind me. Steamy Windows is going to be the same pattern, but the blocks will be a little bit smaller. So they'll both be awesome in these flannels. And then, of course, the Quickies book. I'll put that down here so you can see it. And Quickies, I'll open up the page to all of the images. So here is the collection of Quickies. Here's Diana Supersized, which is behind Mr. KP. We also talked about how great Gigi would be. I love that. Don't you love it?
This is probably one of my favorite new quilts.
Yeah.
I love it.
Love it. It's a very masculine vibe.
I was going to say, I'm a pretty neutral tone person, and I love these ones.
Yeah. I think you're right, KP. Gigi would be great out of any of these flannels. We talked about Dina and why I love Dina, because it's really easy to do Dina with a fabric that's directional. It's super easy. And here's, of course, Kobe. You talked about that. All of these would be super out of any and all of these flannels. And then finally, your cleaning tools, because flannel is fuzzy and you want to be sure you keep your sewing machine clean. The cleaning brushes from Eleanor Burns, as well as the Gypsy Quilter Nook and Cranny cleaning tools. Super, super, super. Use them both all the time. Recommend them both. So that's all our stuff. So coming up, we talked about this being a 5-show week. Tomorrow is the Perfect Pair show, and it'll be the Perfect Nancy and Kara. Are you producing, KP?
No, I will not be. I'll be gone tomorrow, actually.
Oh, what you doing?
I'm going to celebrate my 4 years with my girlfriend.
Oh,
I know.
because I know you were gone.
Yeah, our 4 years was when we were in Madison, but now we finally are
taking a
enough.
day. Taking a day.
Exactly.
Well, enjoy.
Thank
You are
you.
such a nice person. And I'm not just making that up. He really is a nice person. And so is your girlfriend, whose name we now know. After 4 years.
She's the sweetest.
She is sweet. She's super sweet. And then, so that's tomorrow, Perfect Pair. Friday is Happy Friday, and so that will be guest hostesses, Nancy and Kara, because GP and Gudrun are, they took the the London Calling quilt on the road for a show.
They did.
Oh,
you guys are
my
going to get to see
gosh.
some awesome pictures.
Oh
pretty
my
soon.
gosh, yeah. So I can't wait to see, and also a little celebration for a big birthday for HP. We're excited about that. And then Saturday, don't forget, So Great Saturday. That will be a fun show too. You won't want to miss the snack of the month right there, recommended by the producers. So Great Saturday, 10 a.m. Saturday, and we always feature a pattern, some tips and tricks, some ideas for using that pattern, and also some fun deals. So Great Saturday. I had my So Great Saturday t-shirt on at the tent sale, and we need to make some because people love it.
Yeah, that would be a good one to sell.
For sure. I almost sold mine, actually.
We can get some people repping out there.
Yes. Who wouldn't wear a So Great Saturday t-shirt? Well, that's our show for today. We are so grateful for you watching us, hanging out with us, commenting. We love that. And shopping with us, of course. All of those things are just so special. So thank you for that. Thanks, KP. Awesome job.
Thank you, thank you.
And GP is doing his backroom work this morning. Thank you to him for keeping us all organized.
I know, he keeps us on top of
things. He does keep us on top of things. So grab your Stripology ruler, grab some of these awesome fabrics, grab some of these awesome patterns and tools, and make yourself something wonderful and warm today. We are GE Designs, GEQuiltDesigns.com. I'm Colleen, that's KP. We'll see you next Wednesday.